So our bodies are like an engine. Engines need fuel and substance to have them properly function. And just like an engine, it becomes overheated or overwhelmed due to the stuff we put inside of it. One product that changes that is very harmful for our body are energy products, especially energy drinks. So this morning I'll talk to you about 3 topics. What are energy drinks, why they are misleading, and the negative effects they have on a human. So energy drinks are obviously promoted to help someone gain energy level. They also promote to enhance someone's personal and mental performance. Energy drinks such as Monster, Red Bull, Rockstar, when you consume energy drinks, they work slowly in your system, and there's also a second product of energy products are energy shots, such as like the 5-hour energy shots, and that works instantly within your body. Why they're misleading? By a show of hands, how many of you guys pick up a product and look at the nutrition facts behind it? Okay, well, some. Behind a can of energy drink, it says that one serving, and a can is up to 2 servings. For the longest time, I've been seeing people drink energy drinks. I've seen them drink the whole drink instead of leaving it half or drinking half or saving half for later. They consume the whole liquid. Why the negative effects they have on a human body are they have 2 ingredients, such as caffeine and sugar. Caffeine, according to the FDA, there's no regulation on how much caffeine there should be in an energy drink. Caffeine can become an addiction. You can be very addicted to caffeine because it boosts up your energy. Caffeine also leads you to cardiac and nervous system problems. They also become very addictive. You get an addiction with caffeine. And then sugar is the second ingredient. Sugar causes, obesity in young adults, dental problems, cardiac problems. In conclusion, according to an article from the Health of Complementary and article, it says that ages 18 to 34-year-olds consume energy products at least every single day, and 13 to 17-year-olds drink energy drinks on the regular. Even though these products are to boost up your energy, there's a natural way to boost up your energy. You could fix your sleeping schedule. You could control your stress. You can go exercise and eat healthier. These energy drinks cause a lot of problems in your body, and it's important to go the natural way instead of taking the fake energy in your body, and just stay away from the products.
Gio, what do you think?
Well, I think that her purpose statements plus her preview was pretty good. I didn't see, it was like two supporting details that she did kind of clear out with the FDA and the article in the conclusion that she stated, but there wasn't a lot of material there that she can pull from, just kind of facts that are kind of just there. It's good that she knows that those are the facts that come with the problems of drinking energy drinks, but there wasn't any proof as to why we have those problems. She did pause a little bit more than usual, but that's okay. She kind of picks it up every now and then. In her conclusion, she kind of went back into her speech, telling us about how we can fix these problems, but didn't really go into depth with it. But other than that, I think she did pretty good.
All right. Well, I like the metaphor about the body as an engine that you started at the beginning of the speech, and the impact that what you put into the body is going to have an effect. I'm just looking for some information that shows that putting these things into your body has that negative effect. Caffeine exists in a lot of substances, and people use it as on a regular basis. The suggestion that it is addictive, I think, is mostly asserted, although I do think there's reason to believe that that's true. That it's harmful, you make a whole series of inferences here that don't have any data to support them. Given the millions of people who consume these drinks on a regular basis, we ought to see some results here. We ought to have some data that shows us that this is bad for you, that people are drinking their energy drink and having a heart attack, or they can't stay focused during the day, or they have trouble sleeping at night, or that there's some consequence to them in some way, shape, or form. And all I get is your assertion that that there's something wrong with that. And without that proof, I don't know that I'm ever going to be persuaded that there's something problematic with this. Saying it is not the same thing as proving it. And we wanted you to start, the process of proving things in that first speech that we had you do, the single claim speech. And I feel a little bit like we've not made enough progress here, because we're just getting claims without any grounds to support those claims, and that's problematic. I think people recognize that caffeine is a drug, that it does have an effect on people, but how negative an effect it is, that's the thing that you need to be showing us. And the fact that people have, like, they finish a drink, and that's, it's supposed to be 2 servings, and I'm going, okay, so do they have twice as much energy, or is there some drawback to doing that, or have they just swallowed their energy drink faster than they could have, and they should have let it linger and drink it slower? I don't know why that is important. You need to tell me why it's important. You say the FDA doesn't have a limitation on how much caffeine people should consume in a day. Maybe that's because there isn't any particular problem with consuming large amounts of caffeine. If there is a problem with consuming large amounts of caffeine, tell me who says so and why that is the case, and that these things then exceed that amount. I think that there's just, there's content problems here that are going on that need to be developed. Presentation, I think you do a pretty good job with your voice. I think your eye contact is generally solid. Once in a while you could be a little bit more focused. You do have nervous feet at the start of the speech, but you get better as you're going along, so I thought that was less of an issue. The structure of the speech, there was a good setup at the beginning about kind of where you were headed. I'm not sure that you told us exactly what your purpose statement was, but there was a preview at the beginning of the speech. I just think that you needed to stick to that a little bit more and develop the content as you got to each of those points. All right, thank you.